Hello, I'm Marie from tospeaktous.com. I want to talk to you about how to cook in English. So it can be a little tricky because our measures are in English, not in the metric system. This is for the United States. In Canada, our measurements are in the metric system. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the word cheat. I use it to mean the easy way to do something. So you may hear me say, you can cheat and do it this way. If you'd like to follow along, the words and the measurements I'm going to talk about are in the description below. Okay, so first, when you are cooking, you need to decide, am I working with something that's dry or something that's liquid? Because it's different. Dry measures like flour, sugar, they use metal cups. For example, something like this. This is for something dry. So they won't necessarily say dry. You just have to realize it's flour, it's dry. So this is the type of measurement cup that I need. And the other type is liquid, and it's glass or plastic usually, and sometimes it'll even have a pour spout so you can pour it out. So the first one is for the dry measures, flour, sugar, 1/4 cup. So notice here, TH, fourth, 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup, it's a little bigger, 1/3 cup. Next, 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup, so it's our ordinal numbers, 3/4 cup, and then the last one is 1 cup, 1 cup. You may see a word in your recipe that says it needs to be leveled off. So if I level something off, put the dry measure in the 1 cup, and then I take a knife and I scrape it over the top so it's leveled off. Dry measures are always leveled off. That means there's no extra sitting on top. Leveled off. Next, liquid measures. Liquid measures. Liquid measures sometimes have a spout. Call this a spout. And that's so that we can pour the liquid out. Have a spout so you can pour. Now, liquid measures are fun because they can be measured in cups, in ounces, and then the metric is the milliliters. Now, this is glass, so you can't really see the measures quite as clearly. So I'm going to use my plastic one. It's from Tupperware. The plastic one, you can see it has cup here at the bottom, cup. It also has ounces, and the fun thing, the metrics on the other side, the milliliters. So pronunciation, cup, ounces, milliliters. Cup, ounces, milliliters. These are both for liquids. And I even have a smaller one here. They even make them even smaller than that. Okay, so first I would say 1/4 cup. You say, am I supposed to use this one or this one? If it's dry, you use this one, 1/4 cup. If it's liquid, you find your liquid container and then you find 1/4 cup on the container. Okay. Next, 1/3 cup, ordinal number, third, 1/3 cup, 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup, 3/4 cup, and then 1 cup, 1 cup. Now, here's something that's also pretty interesting. 1 ounce, OUNCE, is abbreviated OZ. Now, you can see this on my plastic cup. Here you can see OZ. This means ounce. Ounce, even though it's OZ. Kind of strange, but yes, that's the abbreviation. So, here are some equivalents. things that are the same. 8 ounces equals 1 cup. So you can see here on my plastic cup that 8 of the ounces equals 1 cup. So this would be my cheat. This is how I cheat. Sometimes it will say, oh, you need 8 ounces. And I say, oh, 1 cup, I'm done. 1 cup, or if you want to be precise, you can put it 1 cup in a liquid measure, okay? 8 ounces equals 1 cup. 8 ounces is 1 cup, which is approximately 250 milliliters. But you can Google that if you don't know. Okay? Next, measuring spoons. Measuring spoons. So I have a few here. The important ones. There are 2 major kinds of measuring spoons. We have teaspoon and we have tablespoon. T is smaller. You can't use, if you want your recipe to come out correct, you can't use your spoon in the drawer. You need to use the measuring spoons. These are more accurate, especially if you're using dosage for medication, for liquid medication. Don't use the spoons in your drawers. They're not accurate, okay? So first, 1/8 teaspoon. 1/8, ordinal, 1/8 teaspoon. Abbreviation TSP. So it's the little one. 1/8 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. So this is one of the major ones. 1 teaspoon and 1 tablespoon. And sometimes you find, all I have is a teaspoon, but they asked me for a tablespoon. Here's a cheat, or the equivalency. You can use 3 teaspoons. 3 little spoons make up 1 big spoon. 3 teaspoons, 1, 2, 3, equals 1 tablespoon. Okay? And this is for liquid and for dry. You can use these for liquid measures and for dry measures. Okay, so if you'd like to review this, all these words and measurements are in the description below. And I think I'm planning to make another video that's not using just these measurements here, but also with the pounds and the ounces for weight, because that can be a little tricky, and also the distance, kilometers and miles. We'll talk about those a little later on. So if you'd like to check out some of my other videos, you can go to YouTube and type in tspeaktous.com, and there are some other videos to practice vocabulary, pronunciation, and some fun things like that.